Agile Teamarbeit mit Design Thinking.
Der Begriff Design Thinking hat bereits eine relativ lange Geschichte. Schon vor über 100 Jahren ist der Begriff das erste Mal in der Architektur und im Industriedesign erwähnt worden. Aber seine konkrete Bedeutung, wie wir ihn heute verstehen, hat er eigentlich erst in den 1990er Jahren erfahren. Da wurde der Begriff durch eine Designagentur im Silicon Valley namens IDEO sehr stark mit einem bestimmten Prozess in Verbindung gebracht. Und dieser Prozess hat vor allem ein Ziel: Innovation entwickeln. Das heißt, neuartige Lösungen entwickeln für bekannte Probleme oder besser verstandene Probleme. Der Prozess des Design Thinking, so wie ihn IDEO in den 1990er Jahren populär gemacht hat immer das Ziel, zu einer Innovation zu gelangen. Und eine Innovation, das ist ein Ergebnis mit 3 wesentlichen Eigenschaften. Zum einen, jede Innovation muss wünschbar für die Nutzer sein, die sie benutzen sollen am Ende. Das bedeutet, sie muss attraktiv sein, sie muss den Alltag erleichtern. Sie muss ganz konkrete Probleme für diese Leute lösen. Punkt 2, jede Innovation muss technologisch machbar sein. Heute technologisch machbar sein. Das heißt, wir reden nicht von Science-Fiction-Konzepten, sondern von Dingen, die wir heute schon realisieren können, die wir technologisch verstehen und umsetzen können. Der dritte Aspekt jeder Innovation ist die Wirtschaftlichkeit. Das bedeutet, wir entwickeln nicht einfach Lösungen, sondern wir schaffen es auch, daraus für uns Erlöse zu erzielen, sodass es auch wirtschaftlich attraktiv ist für das Unternehmen oder die Organisation oder das Team, das diese Innovation entwickelt.
We realize there is a lot of money that the government gives for subsidies simply isn't used. And we wondered, why is that so? So why users, potentially end users, don't take the money that's offered literally on their plate. We observed them and we asked them, can you please show us how would you scout for information on how much subsidies you would get from the government in case if you renew your heating? And after 2-3 minutes, we realized that the system of generating this information is just way too complex. So people simply gave up. They opened the website, it was way too many different windows. They had to fill the information. They didn't really feel confident with sharing, or they simply didn't know. And at some point they just said, I'm giving up. I don't even want to have that money because this is way too complicated. We shouldn't forget that not everybody was raised with a computer or with a mobile phone or whatever. So our users are sometimes a little bit older, and we realize that offering them a solution that calculates in basically real time with very easy software could be the solution. And that's basically how our Förderprofi developed. This is our digital product that helps people to realize how much subsidies they would actually get, and also kind of accompanies them until basically the very last mile.
Im App-Haus in Heidelberg entwickeln Teams aus SAP-Experten, Partnern und Kunden gemeinsam neue Produkte und nutzen dabei in hohem Maße Design Thinking.
A recent project that we completed and that we actually also did together with the unit of Boris was called OP 4.1. So it's about the operating room of the future. So there we created a platform, an innovation platform. And I think Industry 4.0, everybody knows, where we connect devices. But in the healthcare environment, this was quite new. So this innovation platform connects devices in the operating room, and it also connects it with the data of the patient, and it gives this, makes this data available during the operation to the doctors, to the nurses, and so on. And the interaction with this was also something we had a lot of research. Of course, we went into the operating room and we were part of how the operation goes on. And the interaction, for example, is controlled by voice, because when you are a doctor and you have your hands in the patient. You cannot really move a mouse or do something like that. So it was interacted by voice, also the platform allowed third parties to create apps, for example, suppliers also and to provide them as well. And there was a business model around this platform, how to use these services and how to build them automatically. So it was a whole innovation platform that we created. And for this year, we received actually an innovation award for design thinking, because I think it was very crucial at the beginning that we went to this hospital and we involved the doctors, and it was actually quite hard because they were so busy.